All right, we're going to pull out our low-grade boards first. So one indication of a low-grade board, almost off the rip, 99% of the time, it's going to be brown. So it's not going to be heavily populated. I mean, you may see an IC chip or two. So it's not to say there's zero value, but we're looking at 50 cents a pound because most of the metals in here are everyday metals. You know, you can look to see if there's relays or resistors or anything like that you want to try and open up, because with it being a low grade board, it really doesn't matter. So what you could do here, if you really wanted to, is like we've been showing you over and over again, that is silver. Now, does it amount to anything? Not really. But you could do that, and I'm fine if I don't cut these, because when the board companies go, this won't get missed. So when they go to process it, this will end up back, oh, it's gone forever, end up back in the ecosystem properly. So we are motivated by a lot of stuff like that. So we got a brown one, we got a brown one, brown one, and then it does not have to be brown, but that is a good indication. This is actually a stove ignition board. I just happen to know what it is. These are the spark modules and the wires that went to a gas stove to do the clicking. This is an overcomplicated one. It was off a higher end stove. So, you know, you can, sometimes you know, if that was good, it would be in my inventory. Got those and those. See if anything else is in here. There's that. So we're going to take these. Again, you got your transformers, some relays and stuff. Hunk of aluminum right here. You know, and I may just snag that because sometimes it's just easy to pick that one piece. You know, here's some copper now. Now, as I said, I'm not going to do this. Let's just open some stuff up as we go. This looked larger, which is why I opted to do it, so you can see a little bit better. Now you can see here, there's a pretty big button on that. That might have been worth me getting out of there. I forget which one I was touching. Jeez. Let's see what else we can find. Here's another one. That was the other half of it. So we're gonna take the part off we want, dump it in there. I guess for funsies, let's hit this. And you can see the part of it that makes that magnetic coil work. Probably just snip right. I just put a disc on it. There we go. And now you can see it kind of just coming out like steel wool almost. And it's coarse because I hit it with that grinder, but there's a little bit of that. And that's the end of this video.